Hey everybody, welcome to CRD or NLM, depending on how you signed up, 572, and I'm your instructor, Sandy Price. I made this video, which I'm going to attempt to make it as quickly as I can, but the purpose of this video is to give you three very important little bits of information that hopefully will make it a lot smoother for you. Avoid you having to redo anything. Make sure you have everything that you need when you need it, and make sure that you know when your due dates are, because what you've got here is a 16-week class that we have consolidated into 6 weeks. Every day of a 6-week class is the equivalent of 3 to 4 days of a regular semester, and things just move fast, fast, fast. I think we are all crazy, both you and me, for trying to do so much work in such a short amount of time, but I have managed to come up with some ways to make things go more smoothly and more efficiently, and this is one of those videos where I'm going to give you some insight into how to help with that. All right, so I'm going to cover three things today. One is how to get information from me in a timely way so that you can actually use it, so you won't have to redo your assignment and you will have what you need when you need it. Two, how to know when things are due and which due dates are, where you can find the due dates. And three, how to create and embed a video the right way, because if you do it the wrong way, nobody will watch it and I will make you redo it, and that will waste my time and your time. So we'll just start by doing it right the first time, and I'm going to help you with that. All right, so let's start with announcements. As you can see, I am on the front page of our class. You can see up here the class in the summer. If you're not sure where to go to find the class, hopefully you must figure that out or you wouldn't be watching this. But so we'll just let that go. You're here. You're in the announcements. Announcements and this other little icon on the left-hand side here that looks like it says inbox when I pop it, those are the only way that I have to get information to you. So this entire semester I am going to be communicating with you through the course website. How can I make sure that you see what I send to you on a timely basis? Well, the best way to do that is for you to actually go into your Canvas course settings, and where it says notification, choose the notification setting that will make sure that it sends every notification, whether it's an announcement, whether it's a grade book, a new grade with a comment, whether it's an inbox email. It will let you know in your personal email immediately. So where do you do that? You're going to come up to this link that says account. I'm going to show you, this is not a real one, but we are in Emily Boone's account. You can see this as account. This is a student that doesn't exist, or maybe it's a student that does exist somewhere a long time ago, but this is just a picture. When you click on your own account, you'll see your name and a photo or an icon, whatever you've chosen. You should have a photo, and you'll see settings, notifications, etc. You're going to choose notifications. Now I'm going to go back into mine and show you mine, because in that fake student one it shows you nothing. It's just a picture. When I go in here, it's not going to look exactly like what yours is going to look like. Mine has a lot more stuff because I'm an educator, but what will be the same are these notification preferences at the top. Notify me right away, that's the one you want. Send a daily summary, send a weekly summary, do not send me anything. Whereas you might not want all these emails in your box, I still suggest that you pick notify me right away. Worst case scenario, send a daily summary. But the point is, again, every day in a summer class is like 3 to 4 days in a regular class, and if there is a link that's broken, if I have instructions to send you for an upcoming assignment, if I have if somebody's asked a question and needs clarification, I'm going to guess that they're not the only ones who didn't understand an instruction, and you're going to want to see that clarification too. The best way to make sure that you get, however I put it out there, whether it's an email or it is an announcement, to get it to you is for you to set this up so that whenever something like that happens in the classroom, you get notified in your own email box. Now, what if you are a person who does not check your ASU email very often, but you do check your personal email? If that is the case, then you have an option, and I strongly suggest you use it, of having your ASU email forwarded directly to your personal email just for the summer. You can end that at the end of the summer if you don't want to have all that stuff in your email box. But for 6 weeks, we're moving fast, and you want to get those notifications. So you're going to go to your My ASU homepage. You're going to click this. Underneath there, you'll see these books, Blackboard Custom Combined Rosters. I don't know what yours says. This is what an instructor says. You're going to click the Blackboard. And when you get to the Blackboard, even though we're in Canvas, it's still, you click Blackboard. You're going to click this word Help, and you're going to be right here where you can see there is 24/7. There is a phone number that you can call, or there's a live chat box. And you're going to get a hold of one of those ways. You're going to get a hold of the IT people, and they are going to tell you how to send your ASU email to your personal email. Now, this is also where you should go if you have any other technical questions. Course subject matter questions or instructions about what you're supposed to do, come to me. But technical questions, you will get help much faster and probably more accurately if you bring it to the IT people. All right, so make sure that you get your announcements sent to your email, and if you don't look at your email regularly, have your school email forwarded to your personal email by showing up here and asking for instructions. The second thing I want to talk about is due dates. I'm back in our course homepage, and you will see that I am at the syllabus link. And the first thing I want to show you is down here, this list of due dates is generated by Canvas. I did not put this together. Canvas put it together. It put it together based on some things I told it, but it's not complete. So it's important for you to know that even though this list here under the syllabus is here for you, it is not complete. So let me just show you the kind of thing that is going to be a problem. We have an assignment that is a multi-part assignment, and it is called Real Utopias. Real Utopias has a sign-up step that comes up here the first week of class, okay, and that is due July 6th, and you need to sign up. Real Utopias also has, you've already done step 1 above, steps 2, 3, and 4 get posted to a particular discussion board. You don't have to worry too much about what I mean by that right now, but they all get done at different days. They're due at different days. It's pieces. First you do piece 1, then you do piece 2. They're building blocks. Canvas only picks one due date. And what you're going to see when I show you where else you can find these due dates in a minute is that this due date is not good for all of this. It's just good for part of it. So I urge you not to rely on this. Where can you find the actual due dates? All right, well, the first place you should look is the syllabus. And you should be in this syllabus anyway all the time because there's stuff in the syllabus that you need to know. So here we are in the syllabus. And here we are, discussion 1, River of My Life, and you see that it is due July 4th at 6 a.m. I will come back to this 6 a.m. thing in a minute. All right, you see that part 2 is due July 5th at 6 a.m. You see that this Real Utopia Step project is due July 5th anytime during the day. Now let's go all the way down to where this Real Utopia project shows up. It shows up after July 16th. And the first thing it asks you to do is some preparatory reading. You don't have to post anything. I've just set aside a day for reading. All right, and it's due July 16th anytime. The first thing you have to post up there is an inquiry plan. I'm not going to tell you what an inquiry plan is right now. It's just a different way of planning a report that you're going to write. And there are instructions on the Canvas course, but I want to show you that the deadline here is July 18th, and that's Real Utopia's Step 3. Real Utopia Step 4, you've carried out your inquiry plan, and that's due July 22nd. That's probably as far apart as anything you can find where I've left you a few days to finish a project that you've started. Real Utopias 5 is actually your peer critiques on other people's inquiry plans. Sorry about the barking. I have my teaching assistant Lucy over here. Lucy, I know, thank you. All right, so you see that in the syllabus, each step tells you what to do. Where else is this? Let's take a look. All right, so over here on the course, you will see modules. The very first module is a welcome module, and the very last link in this welcome module is due dates at a glance. Here are these due dates, the same ones that are on the syllabus, without any information at all. It's just if you're here and you want to know quickly when something's due, I've put them all down there for you. To find out exactly what they're about, you've got to go back to the syllabus and to the modules, but here they are. Now, let's talk for a minute about what these 6 a.m. times are. I know that seems screwy, but really what this is about is if something says it's due 6 a.m., what I really mean is it's due the day before, but I'm not going to grade it till the next day. And some of you may actually prefer working late into the night. You may have full days of work or whatever, and you come home, you get your kids to bed or whatever, and you relax for an hour or two, and you start in on your homework at, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night, and you're still working on it at 1. Okay, there's no reason for me to make you stop working at this at 12 a.m. That's an arbitrary deadline, and I don't want to give you one. So I've given you until 6 a.m. the next morning for those of you who, for whatever reason, choose to work into the night. But just so you understand, class starts July 3rd. I'm guessing you're reading this either July 3rd or before that. That very first day that class starts, you have to write your introduction. There are instructions for what's supposed to be in the introduction, again, elsewhere. You will start with the announcement, go to the modules, go through the welcome module, and it will take you to this first assignment, discussion 1, River of My Life, introduction, and instructions. But that needs to be done the first day, or at least it needs to be done before I grade it the second day. Why 6 a.m.? Because I'm in Kansas City. Kansas City is 2 hours later than Phoenix time. This calendar is on Phoenix time. At 6 a.m. Phoenix time, I will be sitting down in Kansas City, which is 8 a.m., and grading you. So I'm giving you until I grade so that there are no false deadlines. You have all night long until 6 a.m. Phoenix time to finish your work if you need it for some reason. All right, so you'll see that there are some that don't have any specific times involved. And then let me just show you that the last 2 days, last 2 assignments, August 13th has to be done before midnight because the class is officially over that day at midnight. And if I let you turn it in the next day, I will be letting you turn it in after class has already concluded. So that's that. All right, now let's just take a quick swing through here. Hopefully you'll read the announcement, but once you get there, here is your welcome module. You should go through this. The only thing I'm going to show you now is at the bottom of each of these module pages. I need to move this over. Is a button that says next. And it literally takes you to the next thing you need to know. These are our books. By the way, the books, I give you time to order them. I put in the chapters you have to read up front. And you just keep taking the next, and it will take you through the module. Here's where we were before. When you get done with this, it's literally going to take you into Module 1, and you're going to find Discussion 1 right here. You're going to put your reply when you're ready here by doing that. All right, and when you're done, it will take you to Discussion 2, and so on. You can always find your way back to where you were by going back into the modules, and you'll see that it's all there for you in the order that we're doing it. All right. Okay, that's that. The third thing that I want to talk to you about, share with you, is how to create a video. And I'm going to tell you really quickly why that's important. There are some assignments that videos are required, a couple of them. There are many other assignments where videos are optional. You may choose to do that instead of write. There are actually some assignments where there are also alternative modes to either writing or video for turning things in. When you have to or decide to do a video, it is important that you do it the right way. If you do it the wrong way, I'm going to make you redo it. So let me just explain that really quickly. The reality is, let's just come right down here to do this. Oops. Okay, the reality is that when you upload a video by using the attachment, which is the don't do it way, this just is a tape of one of my cousins who was in the Holocaust, and the Steven Spielberg people recorded him. When you do that, here it is, and in order for you to for your classmates to watch it, they then have to click on it and it downloads to their computer. For two reasons, I don't want you to attach it that way. One, it takes extra time to watch because they have to wait for it to download, and we know that people will not wait that extra time. If they see that, they will skip right on to somebody else's video and pass yours by, and that is not what I want to happen. Two, people do not want to clutter their laptops with all the bytes, megabytes, whatever they're called, that would be required for them to download everybody's videos. So again, that's another reason for them to pass you by. They don't want your video on their computer. It just uses their memory. So I don't want you to do that. What I want you to do instead is to actually record your video and then upload it to either YouTube or Vimeo. All right, and I don't know if you know how to do this or not, so I'm going to show you. This is YouTube. Vimeo works pretty much the same way. You have to have an account for both of them. They're free either way. All right, so here is what you need to know. After you make your account, you'll either see an icon or your face here if you uploaded a picture, and you scoot over and you see this little thing right here. All right, upload your video. How are you going to make your video, by the way? Let's get into that in a minute. Select your video. Here I am. I'm selecting the same video again, and I'm doing this, and you will see that it is uploading. All right, now, it so happens that I have actually already uploaded this video. The last thing you have to do is publish it. All right, once you have published it, you will get this link that you can now bring back. Okay, this is Hallway Conversations. We'll do it here. You bring back and you can post. Instead of using this attachment thing down here, you're going to use, you see all these icons, the bold, the italic, underline. Down here in the second row after table is insert media. And you're basically going to just copy and paste in your video address and hit submit, and there you go. It's right there, and then you post your reply, and there it is right there. Okay, so that's how you're going to do that. You're not going to attach it. You're going to do it this way. Now, what if you're not sure how to make a video? Hopefully you have a webcam in your laptop. Unless it's from the last century, it should have a webcam. But if you don't, for some reason, everybody's got these handy dandy smartphones today, and if for some weird reason you don't have one, I'm guessing you can borrow one from a roommate, a sibling, or a friend. And you can do it that way, and you can email the video you create to yourself and then download it onto your computer. Once it's downloaded, I just showed you how to upload it into YouTube or Vimeo. Okay, so once you do that, if you don't have it or you're not sure how to use it, I can suggest that you can use this free online video recorder. Now you will see that I've got voice recorder up here, but this 123 apps that I've made red has all of these tools. They're all free. I've put this on voice recorder for right now to show you, because if I put it on video recorder, it would literally grab the camera that I'm using to make this video for you. But when you get here, if you just Google online video recorder, this will pop up, 123 apps, online video recorder instead of online voice recorder. And when you get there, ignore this big green button, that's an ad. Come down and click the start button when you're ready for the video recorder. When you are done, you'll click the start button, will turn it off again, and then you will be able to download your recording. You can actually even, if you want to take the time, you can actually edit it. They have editing tools and all kinds of stuff here. I don't know why they do this for free, but it's pretty cool. And you can download it to your own computer and then go through the motions as I suggested to upload it to Vimeo or YouTube. Get your URL address and then slap it in here. And that is that. So just really quickly back to where we started. 3 things. Set your Canvas up to send you notifications right away from the class, so you'll have everything you need in a timely fashion. Know that the due dates under the syllabus are not totally accurate, and that you can find accurate due dates in your syllabus or in the first course module due dates at a glance. And then when you create your videos for your assignments, when you do that, upload them to YouTube and use the URL and the URL embedding icon tool, and do not attach them. If you do, I will chase you down to redo it. And those are some tips to make sure that you do everything right, you get everything on time, and you get it in when it's supposed to be. Thank you, and I will see you on Canvas.